I'm Kelly Warner. The nation's leading pediatricians group is hardening its stance against spanking and other physical punishment against children. The American Academy of Pediatrics is calling for a ban on spanking, saying it doesn't work in changing a child's behavior and it can be harmful to kids long term. In its strongest policy statement ever, the American Academy of Pediatrics says spanking and hitting children is not only ineffective, it can have a negative impact on their developing brains.
And essentially the policy statement points out that spanking or hitting our kids may make them fearful in the short run, but in the long run, it does not improve their behavior and actually makes them much more aggressive.
The AAP cites dozens of studies published in the past 2 decades supporting its belief and linking physical punishment in childhood with later brain changes in young adults, including elevated levels of stress hormones.
And often the spanking or hitting happens during that adrenaline rushy time and is not at all helpful to anybody. All you're doing is teaching your kid that their role model in life hits. And that certainly has been shown before to come back and make your kid more likely to hit other people as well.
And it's not just spanking. The AAP says words can be just as harmful, such as shaming and humiliation. Jamie Plach is a mental health therapist at Thrive Behavioral Health. She says there are healthier forms of discipline and encourages parents to first consider the reasons behind their child's behavior.
Well, and kids emotionally, they don't always have the words, so they demonstrate their emotions by acting out behaviors, especially when they're young.
When your child acts out or misbehaves, walk away until you are calm enough to deal with the situation rationally. Then help your child understand what they did wrong and that it's not okay.
So one of the things that we can do is strengthen their ability to predict logical consequences. If I hit, I'm going to time out. If I work through this, then I can move on.
And finally, give your child a chance to redeem themselves and be sure to recognize and praise positive behavior immediately.
Praise has a ton of positive chemical release in your kid's brain. They want you to be happy with them. So using a lot of praising can really help establish the behavior you want to see.
The American Academy of Pediatrics wants to be clear that discipline is important. That's how children learn right from wrong. But there are healthier ways for parents to discipline children that teach them responsibility and self-control. To learn more, head to eugenepeds.com/healthykids. I'm Kelly Warner.